Good evening, collective. How are you, everyone? Let's see what your reading will be about. What is on your mind? Who am I channeling? What's the topic of the day? Two cards coming out immediately. We have soulmates and finality. Okay, so I'm hearing that you're leaving someone behind or something behind. I'm hearing you're leaving yourself, like part of you behind, that kind of stood in your way of manifesting a soulmate very out of nowhere. Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Yeah, I think you're coming out of your very long single era. I might be talking to people who've never been in love before, who've never been in a relationship before, or who just haven't been in a relationship in a long while, and you are manifesting a soulmate connection someday, somewhere, another time. You might have met this person already, but it just didn't work out, like wrong place, wrong time, right? This could also just mean that you shouldn't focus too much on when exactly this person is coming in, your soulmate is coming in, but rather focus on the circumstances that bring in this person. Exactly, we have broken coming out, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, because someone who's been single for so long, or someone who's never loved before, might be a little bit pessimistic when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, and it takes a lot of hope to connect with someone on such a deep level. For soulmates, it says deep love, unity. Hello. Sorry, I was interrupted. So for someone who's been single for so long, it might be hard to even envision what it takes to build this kind of unified connection with someone. So what I'm hearing immediately from Spirit, which has been coming through in almost every single one of my readings, is that you have to pour into yourself, own cup first. Try to get to know yourself. Try to maybe... The best way to get to know yourself when it comes to romance, what you're into, is maybe read some books. When it comes to, funny enough, I started reading a new book as well. This has nothing to do with romance, though, at least I don't know yet. It says The Handmaid's Tale on the cover, so I'm not sure if this is about romance, but maybe you can get into romance books, see which characters really appeal to you, which of the characters you relate to exactly. Try to find some balance, try to become your own best friend, try to become your own soulmate first. Then it will be much easier for you to put out the frequency that your soulmate, actual soulmate, will respond to. And it will also be easier for you to recognize them. Once you recognize your soulmate within, I'd like to see how this story unfolds. This is obviously a romance reading. Yeah, right now you feel like you missed a chance in life when it comes to relationships. You might have felt up until now that you're not made for love. I might be talking to, of course, I don't mean to dismiss anyone's sexuality. If you've thought about this already and you know that you are who you are, when ace, arrow, ace, and all that, right? You're not interested in romance, you're not interested in sexuality, you wouldn't be here. So you might have, if you're still unsure about it, then you are entering an era in which you will be able to explore this part of your sexuality. You will be able to explore these feelings and these needs with someone. You might have felt too pushed by outside forces up until now. You might have been or experienced relationships where there was a lot of physical exchange. Let's just say it like that. Physical exchange instead of intellectual, spiritual exchange. That might be more important to you. Demisexual too. We have the Page of Cups coming out here in the reverse. Yeah. So it's like opportunities, certain spheres, certain spaces were not open to you because of insecurity, because you didn't know how to operate in these spaces. It felt like investing your time in a relationship. It felt like investing your time in these relationships would go against the time you have with yourself, because they seemed so different from who you are. People in relationships, the people around you, like love in general, love the way it's represented in the media, stuff like that, just seems very foreign, very strange to you is what I'm hearing. A little bit disappointing. So you just said, I'd rather keep my peace than deal with what they have to deal with, because in the end you get left out in the cold anyway, giving all your resources away and then you get nothing back. You might have also come out from a home where like a divorced child, you know. Just love has never been as romantic as it's portrayed in your perspective, like in your awareness didn't consider love as easy, romantic, naive, positive as I saw the star in the upright, as it's portrayed usually. Just a second. But with the star in the upright, I'm feeling that there's a renewal when it comes to that attitude of love. You are, for some reason, this could just be the natural cycles of your soul, or something has shifted in your perception or perception of love, your awareness of love, because we have a renewal of hope and your spiritual connection to love coming in. And this could be because you are pouring into your own cup. When you pour into your own cup, you pull in a twin flame connection, because now you have someone that resonates with you. You've poured into your own cup, you're pulling in someone that's also pouring into your own cup, and you're pouring into each other's cups with patience, love, compassion, understanding, sensibility, you know. It's like, I'm hearing that oftentimes the relationships that you've watched, the relationships that you were a result of, your parents basically, or in your family, they seemed very unlucky, like hard to find a meaning in these relationships, hard to find a purpose apart from what people thought. Like I'm hearing that a lot of the relationships you are aware of, with kids too, like where kids are the result of it. Sorry, I was distracted. It was hard for you to find meaning in these relationships, because I'm hearing that a lot of these relationships that you've witnessed, these people were just together because they didn't know they have another choice. They have any other choice. A lot of these mothers that you've experienced, they didn't realize that they had the choice just not to make children, because they were taught that their whole lives. Same as the men you've experienced, they weren't aware that they're able to voice their opinions. They thought they were just here to provide, or just be forced to be in a relationship, right? So the love that was taught to you by your environment, by your surroundings, isn't the type of love that you cultivate within and that you will pull in. Because what you're pulling in with Soulmate as the first card coming out, and all of these cards of patience, finding yourselves, finding meaning, finding purpose, it shows me that the love you're pulling in is supposed to teach the people in your life how to love properly. Maybe that's why you kind of pulled back your energy all these years, because you knew that either you come clean or you don't come at all. Either you come correct or you don't come at all. Either you come with your whole heart or you leave it be, you know what I mean? So that kind of saved you from a lot of heartbreak is what I'm getting. Even if you felt alienated, even if you felt like love wasn't meant for you, this attitude that you had, this carefulness, of course you're curious, but you were careful, you know? Sorry, I was distracted. This might be relevant to you. Make sure to save your money and your energy. Make sure to save wherever you can. Don't be stingy, of course, but make sure you save it. It's kind of also the kind of energy you're coming out of. You've kind of saved your energy up until now. And I'm hearing you've also saved it from yourself, though. You have to pour into yourself more. You have to spend more time with yourself now, get to know yourself, have some sort of unity within. This doesn't just mean that you connect with someone else or another person. This can also mean a divine union within. So finding balance within. This is what we started with. We started with the soulmate card. That is, first and foremost, you find a soulmate within, then you attune to the frequency, or rather the person outside of you, the soulmate outside of you is able to attune to your frequency and come towards you. You should let them come towards you, okay? Try to figure out who you are first. Don't be too stingy with your energy, but don't pour into other people's cups right now. It's time to focus on yourself and get to know yourself. Be patient with yourself, and don't be stuck in a negative mindset. Be realistic, but don't be negative. So that's so exciting. This feels like right before takeoff. You're going through the gates, you're preparing everything because you know you're about to take off. This is kind of, you're in the preparation stage right now. I didn't get any indicators for material change or anything. This is all about love. The new era you're entering, it's all about love. Everything else in your life is pretty fine, and if it's not, it will be fine with the love that's coming. But what I'm seeing is this is all about love. So try to get right with yourself and God, and be excited. I guess you can be excited. Hee hee.